Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction for you guys. Today, guys, of course, we are continuing Stargirl. This is Season 1, Episode 3, Icicle. Now, ending of last episode, Icicle is now apparently back in town, and this is not good. Now, good thing, though, last episode, Brainwave, who was the real focus, I mean, he was kind of the focus in Episode 1. Of course, he had to run in with Courtney. Episode 2, we had a lot of exploration of the JSA and Justice Society a little bit. Brainwave trying to figure out who this girl is, because he's trying to piece it all together, because he's not really sure, but he has that, like, tag or whatever from the high school, so he's trying to figure it out. They run into each other at the school. Stripe, of course, Pat, gets in the suit, and he tries to fight Brainwave, and then who shows up? Courtney as Stargirl. A suit-up moment happened, and she fights Brainwave, and then right as we think it's the most dire moment, he's gonna kill her. Like, he openly said earlier in the episode he was going to kill her. And so she got the cosmic staff, it stuck right to his head, and he's pretty much out for the count, I think, for right now. I mean, he isn't dead, so my guess is he's going to come back at a later point. That's my theory. But now Icicle's back. And we also found out, too, I think his name's Steven, I believe, that was said at the end of the episode, but the guy who's the boss of Courtney's mom, I think he's the boss, yeah, pretty sure the boss, who was a complete ass to her two ideas of what they could do to raise money or something for some sort of event or whatever. She was just throwing out ideas. No one else was talking. He's a part of the Injustice Society. We saw that really cool picture with Icicle. We saw that cool picture of the Injustice Society's Icicle gets back to the lair. That's what I was trying to say. Lost track for a second. I'm like, what? What was I trying to say? Solomon Grundy. He's in his, like, a cage, essentially. He's, like, in a vault or something. Like, he's like in prison. I guess they won't let him out unless they absolutely need him, because maybe they can't trust him. I'm not really sure, but he was out before in the opening of the pilot. But anyways, so Icicle's back. She's going to go down. Brainwave's out for the count for right now. I'm curious to see where we go from this episode, because Icicle's back, and it's not looking too good. So anyways, let's jump into this episode and see what they do. Let's go.
What do we have here?
She can barely speak.
It's a flower. I love you. Never, ever forget that. Mommy! Mommy!
That was quick.
It's okay, come on. I'm gonna make the world pay what it's done to you. I swear it.
No, Jordan. If anyone tries to stop you, destroy them.
Her last words. She has good musical choices.
Alright, shotgun. You know, I've never seen him eat a piece of fruit. Seriously. You ready to go?
Something wrong with that.
Don't drive me to school.
What?
Like, I finally know who I really am. Starman's daughter. Stargirl.
Yes. Yes.
Court.
We're Stargirl and Stripe.
Okay, being a superhero is not being one most of the time. I need to find out if Brainwave was alone or not.
That's not creepy at all.
Always look him in the eye. You do that, they won't see what's right in front of them.
Cool.
I'm in the first people, but nobody chat come face me with some. Like how they have
This dude again. This dude. I remember in the pilot.
Hey, you're new, right? What was your name again?
Yes.
I'm Courtney Whitmore.
Joey Zarek. But my stage name is Zarek the Great. Boom.
Wrong.
Is this your card?
Yes? The Seven of Hearts? Oh my gosh, how'd you do that?
She lied to make it feel better. It's okay.
Keep that for good luck.
Oh, thanks.
That's negative. I didn't think he'd be at the hospital. I didn't think he'd go there.
So what did he have on?
His lab coat.
Right. He's not alone.
I could have figured that. I mean, the way he asked that question, he's like, what was he wearing when he was found? She's like,
Take a seat, William.
Have a seat.
Brainwave has never been a team player like me.
Mm.
I was the one who cleaned everything up.
You stumbled into your powers. You killed your master before his lessons were complete, and it shows.
Wow. Okay.
That wand of yours, it's capable of so much more, but instead of thinking big, you just continue to think small. I've hunted down everybody who played a part in Christine's death. Everybody who exposed her to a toxin that led her to get sick. And I did this because I too made a promise. Project New America is my destiny.
Again, with that,
yours too.
that project.
How about you try the real thing? So we got me a paper route.
Does this story ever end? Does it just keep going on forever?
It
This
continues.
kid needs
It doesn't have an ending.
some discipline.
You're getting a paper route.
Yeah. That's what you get.
And for those of you who are new here, my name is Jordan Marquette.
308 Main Street.
Oh.
Is there a problem?
Well.
No, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
don't
No,
speak
no,
up.
please,
Be
what were you
careful.
gonna say? You know what? That would be great for the community. Let's do that instead.
But we have already said.
As brilliant as you are, I'm sure you can find a way to make that work, right, Stephen?
Of course.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You should have never dated Henry once you knew that I liked him. You were a nobody. I am somebody.
Negative.
And I'm never gonna let you forget that.
Fractions that are greater than 0, but less than 1 are
You were the one that painted Yolanda's locker.
proper.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Remember.
Great work again today, Barbara. And please, call me Jordan.
It's all a trick. It's all a trick. Ice? Yeah, ice. Star. It's a star.
Did I interrupt something important?
No, I'm just giving Court a couple of cooking tips.
Yeah, I need
Cooking tips.
We're going with or without you.
Okay. He's like, okay, fine. That's awesome. Ooh. Where the hell is... Okay, what's going on? Where the hell is it? Dude! Nice. Oh. Oh, shit. Nice. Save the day. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What?
I'm trying not to be. No! No!
Why did he kill his kid? Like, why did he kill anybody? Like, what was...
Where are you going? Where are you going? God! No!
Does she know who he is? Because he just ran out with the wand in hand. Like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go. It's pretty messed up. It really is. Oh, the JSA? The headquarters?
It's the headquarters of the Justice Society of America.
Woo! Wow.
Each of the JSA members had abilities, powers, tools, like your cosmic staff, and they used them to protect the world against people like Icicle,
Power Man.
the Flash, Dr. Fate. They were my friends. It's Dr. Midnight's owl. Something special about him, I don't know what, but and the truth is, you and I don't stand a chance against him. The kid died today. child.
Yep. He's picked for a reason.
I'm so sorry. Tell me it was an accident.
It wasn't.
What? I know you loved your boy. But I wish you understood what I was doing was also for him.
Die skuil roete op.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We were worried.
At a memorial for Joey.
Not before dinner.
Oh,
You okay?
the son. Oh,
Kid
shit.
dead. Everyone liked him.
Yeah. Come here.
Let's go do some recruiting.
There you have it, guys. Stargirl Season 1, Episode 3, Icicle. I was not prepared for how intense this episode was going to get, because it started off as a continuation, essentially, of Episode 2, but there was a lot of focus early on of just Courtney going to school, which I understand that balance. They need to have that because, you know, it's just not her being Stargirl all the time. I mean, that would be nice, but at the same time, we got to have a balance because she's not just a hero all the time. Like, they make a point that Pat says, you know, being a hero doesn't mean you're a hero all the time. You know, there's got to be times where you're not the hero, but she just wants to go after the Injustice Society. That's what she wants to do. Just go after him. Give revenge for her father's death, as she says over and over and over. Now, they didn't say it as much in this episode, but the last episode was like a non-stop about talking about Starman's my dad. They killed my dad over and over and over. We get it, though. We get it. But it started off kind of slow. It was okay. But then, they go and confront Icicle, where she saw in ice, a star, you know, referencing Starman, Stargirl. So they both go, Stargirl and Stripe. And at first I'm like, is this really Icicle? Like, ice is being fired at Stripe, and now he's stuck in place, so Pat can't move the robot, Stripe. But I was like, is it really? I mean, I'm guessing it's him, but we don't see him, and then he walks into frame. Good CG, by the way, for the look of him when he's all iced out, Icicle. And she fights him a little bit, but ultimately, you know, loses there. But Stripe comes in with that thing he was training on, that punch, the arm when it disengages and it flies away. Sent him flying to that bridge. And that's where things change. So luckily Stripe saved the bus, except, and it didn't connect right away. It didn't connect right away how important this was for Icicle to do this. But when Joey died, I think that's named Joey, the wizard, which I had to look it up because I wasn't 100% sure of the name. I know he was a magician with the Injustice Society, but his name's Wizard. But Joey dies by Icicle's doing, because it's already frozen on the bridge. The truck comes flying, and then he makes the car fly away. So Joey goes out into that other side of the road. And the way they handled it and shot it, they didn't show him getting hit by a truck. They didn't do any of that. They just showed the truck coming in, and then it cuts to Courtney's face. Very intense moment. And the card's flying into frame, like up, because he gets hit. Their cards fly, essentially. That's kind of what they're indicating. It didn't hit me right away that, oh, wait a minute, that is the son of Wizard, the guy that he can, because Icicle is now back in town. He confronts him at his house after calling him twice. First time he sends him to decline call, and then he gets called, and then he calls him again. He wasn't calling you because he's just wanting to chat, man. He's back in town and he means business. Because in the last episode, Icicle shows up and he's trying to figure out who this new Starman is. Stargirl. Who is this new person with the staff? And so, yeah, I didn't know that. This is interesting. It actually makes kind of sense. So when he comes back into town, he actually runs the business that Courtney's mom works for. And the guy who was a complete asshole, he was just kind of running it until he returned. That's all. Like, it's crazy because, like, Courtney's onto something. She's been telling Pat since the last episode, pretty much like, hey, there's more than one. It's not just the one, you know. There's more to them. They're all infiltrated within the town. And him wanting to rebuild America, yeah, that's the project they referenced in the last episode. They brought it up again. Now, the opening showcasing the mother's death, Icicle's wife, was interesting to open with. but it shows you how integrated she was with him in terms of his villainous side, because a lot of the times, as they were showcasing here with Wizard, his wife had no clue. And when he ran out of the house after finding out that Joey died, their son, he ran out with the wand. She didn't say anything. There was no time to say anything, but he didn't give a fuck. He just ran out with that wand, didn't care that she saw it, because it was hidden behind a really big safe. So, like, he was not going to openly show that around to his family. They weren't aware of it. It didn't seem so. With Icicle, I thought her last words were going to be, because it was indicating it, that her last words were to her son, "I love you, blah, 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 keep drawing." And that makes more sense, because when we saw in that algebra class, I think it was, and she puts pieces together, that boy, Cameron, I think his name's Cameron, regardless if it's not, sorry, painted over that slut, what was written out slut on the locker, he painted over it. It's the kid in the beginning. It's the kid. It's Icicle's son. Oh crap. Oh shit. Icicle Jr. Oh shit. Like all these things tying in. But anyways, back to the point. So Wizard goes and confronts him. And he didn't even wait. Icicle didn't even wait, really. He just touched the wand and immediately he starts freezing. And I'm assuming that's his parents, Icicle's parents, who were in the opening as well. I was going to get back to the point about the wife. Sorry. So I lost track. That's what happened. Sorry. There's a lot of things that happen. So real quick, I thought the last words were going to be about her talking to her son. Her last words to her husband ever was, "If anybody gets in your way, destroy them." Something along that lines. Like, it was like she knew his ability. She knew. Like, there's no other, like, why would she say that if she didn't know? You know what I'm saying? Her last words were, "Destroy them if they get in your way." Okay. But anyways, so I thought when he killed Wizard that I'm assuming that's his parents, were going to come in and go, "Oh," but they know. They're aware of it. Like, we'll clean it up. Okay. Okay. And then the reveal that the painter is Icicle's son. It's a good little thing. Like, or we saw bits of him in the episode, and then ties in because he was drawing when he was little and gave it drawing to his mom before she died. It's so sad. It's so sad. Anyways, so Pat takes Courtney to the Justice Society of America headquarters, to where they meet. We see all these cool, awesome posters, these pictures, these paintings, whatever. I think there must be like pictures or paintings or drawings. I think they're just pictures of the different characters, the different Justice Society members, the JSA. And I mean, come on, Pat, like, you should not have taken her there, because then she goes back at the end of the episode and takes all their shit. Let's go recruiting. Okay, probably shouldn't have done that, but it's fine. Do what you want to do, whatever. She doesn't care. She wants to build up the JSA again. Pat, without realizing it, actually told her, "Hey, go find people to recruit for the JSA, the JSA 2.0. I mean, because the thing was too, in Crisis, the end of Part 5, they showcased the new JSA. They kind of already jumped the gun a little bit, because the end of Part 5 of Crisis, they showcased Stripe, Stargirl, and a couple of the other people that are eventually going to be popping up. So that's pretty exciting. So she goes recruiting. Now, the thing is too, this show's already gotten a season 2. It's pretty exciting, and people are kind of worried because it's on the CW only. It's not going to be DC Universe. I'm not too worried about it, because I feel like with the budget, yes, the graphics, the CG's great. I'm not too worried about the budget necessarily. I'm just hopeful that the storytelling, because so far the storytelling has been really good with these 3 episodes. So I just need the storytelling to be top-notch shit. And then I can get past maybe some of the changes the CW may affect with the budget. But I don't know. Who knows? Because maybe they'll keep the same budget as is or whatever. Because I think with a season 2, the budget actually lowers for every show. But we'll see. They pretty much already have everything handled in terms of CG for the staff and CG for Stripe. So I feel like there's not going to be too much of a difference when season 2 is fully on the CW and not a DC Universe CW melding thing where it's made for DC Universe, but it's also airing on the CW because of, whatever streaming or whatever deal they made. So anyways, I'm done rambling. Really enjoyed the episode. Intense, crazy. I can't wait to see the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. Whatever thoughts you have, let me know in the comments below, guys, about this episode. I'm curious to know your thoughts about this episode. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.